And shine! It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the most is Mark Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. I'm addicted to this life. I'm addicted to going live, and I'm always I love my life. Did I catch the old dude behind me that pulled up? Morning motivation, baby. It's 50 degrees out here in Vegas. It's already chilly. Yesterday was windy, and this one's a little bit choppy too. And as we get into this day, I thought it's not just you. It's not just you. It's not you. It's all of us. And in that, I felt some release, some feel good. And I wanted to share that mood, that feel good of not personalizing dramatizing everything, and expecting it to be individualized. This is a whole human race. And as the humans race through this maze called life, I found that a lot of people are on the same sticking points. I felt like I was in a Cosmopolitan magazine, right? When I was a kid, reading Cosmo meant getting into women's heads. It was like, oh, well, how do I kiss my boyfriend? And what happens if he wants to put a finger in me? There goes our guy, too. He's still shooting hoops. Look at him. He's so happy. How is he's every day happier than me? Oh, well, we're not in a happy contest. I'm happy, too. But, man, he's blessed, not stressed. I'm going to just show him off. He's so happy. He's like putting on the trophy and shit. He don't even know he's live every morning. And it's such a blessing. Indeed, indeed. Let him get that. Hold up. Let me clear that off. Let me show it off too, so he can. What's up, bro? Good morning.
I'm knocking.
Yeah, man.
Go on knocking.
Thank you, bro. I have no idea what he's saying, but he's always showing off, and he's always trying to make his shot. You should. Yeah, bro. You should be as cool as to wear your hat over your hoodie, but you're not that cool. So, one more shot. He always goes from the half line, and he throws it so wild. You would be so lucky to come in your mountain bike with a fucking ball and... Yeah, bro! Yeah! Yeah! Making shots this morning, baby. Making shots. Nicely done, bro. Nicely done. I got that on film. Fuck yeah, bro. Making shots. I love it, bro. I love it. Fuck yeah. You want to make all the shots, don't you? You want to have all the little dogs. Is this your dog? Hi. Hi. You remember? I remember you. Yeah, I'll grab on him. He's pretty chill. He's pretty chill. I got you, bro. He's pretty chill. I know. You're the barber.
Yeah.
I told you, bro. See?
Man.
Yeah. He's more wily than you.
Man,
I'm Mark, by the way.
Stefan, man.
Stefan.
Yeah.
I told you I make shirts, man.
Oh, yeah.
The dogs on shirts. Remember?
Oh, hell yeah. Did you take my number down?
No, you were going to add me so I can get a beard trim.
Take my number down.
I'm on my phone live. I'm on my YouTube. Say hi to everybody.
What's up, man? Hey, man, if you got time to stop by the shop.
What's the name of the shop?
Taper Viking.
Taper Viking.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's by Friendly Donuts.
Yeah, have a blessed one. Yeah, bro. Wow. How cool is that? Got the dog again. He's jogging it up. It's wild out here, bro. Life is wild. And I just saw him the other day. I told him dogs on shirts. And he said he was going to trim my beard. Just caught the dog. Dog coming at me. I'm afraid of dogs. I didn't want to get bit, but this dog was so friendly, as you can see. And he was just putting his blue eyes on me. And hard to tell, right? Hard to tell if someone's friendly. Hard to tell if someone's an enemy. It's not just you. And it's not just you wanting to make shots out in life, and it's not just you that have these issues. And that's what it really hit me, that we are not alone in this life. Not one of us is alone in our own thoughts and our own fears. Not one of us has ever experienced something that someone else hasn't. And that just really expanded my horizons. I'm just talking like slavery. I was learning about slavery this morning. And Massa Musa getting all these slaves to make all his gold. And how Africans really encouraged it for trade for stupid shit, just to fucking get more of the interior of Africa developed. And then, of course, the colonies happened, and they're like, oh man, we need as much free labor as we can get because, there's all this free land. And you go like, oh, it's just them. right? I went in my head like, yeah, colonizers. And it was just like, no, dude, these are the Carthaginians, Persians, Egyptians. There's been centuries of slavery. There's been centuries of worry. There's been centuries of misunderstanding, drug abuse, and addiction. And you're like, what? It just happened just now? Maybe now we're on the DSM 7. But when I was going to college, I think it was the 6th or the 5th. And then, DSM 4, the evolution of what is psychotic, the evolution of what is addiction, the evolution of psychology to learn how human beings operated. Now, if you look back, and you can look back, it's always operated that way. In fact, I was watching around Marie Antoinette, and she also had a lover, and so did her husband, and he didn't even know how to have sex. It's like he just got erect, stayed in her for 2 minutes, went to bed erect, and said goodnight. How would you know? How would you know how to have sex if you never learned it, right? There was no porn. There was no, hey, buddy, did you stick it to her? No information, no brother, no education. And you go like, how do people not know? How did the Romans forget how to build the aqueducts? They invented it. But, after 400 years, those people were long gone. The people that made them, they didn't even know how anymore. And I looked at it, even this morning on Intel, and trying to build chips and fucking up their own chips. They had a chance to bid on the iPhone chips, the chips being in the iPhone. And they're like, nah, dog, we don't want that business. We don't want that smoke. You think you're the only one to make epic failures. And it's just like, oh, shit. I'm not the only one. Morbid Facts that I watch all the time on my YouTube live and my feeds and my shorts. The audacity of serendipitousness, the audacity of synchronicity, and just somebody being audacious. You will eventually hit mistakes. You will eventually find your limits, and you will eventually find your humanness. And that's what I was just like, holy shit. It's like, you're not the only one where the boyfriend broke up with you. You're not the only one where somebody plastic pocket challenge, more extreme personal questions, right? We're going to have some more extreme personal questions, right? On what happened to the last time you were surprised it got away with something? Or if your life turned into a movie, what would it be the biggest cliffhanger in it? Shit, bitch. The Book and Door, that was a cliffhanger. Going to South Korean prison. I'm like, oh no. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be in trouble. And that's exactly what happened. I had been incarcerated, much like Monte Cristo, the Count of Monte Cristo. Or maybe that was just a book, but a lot of people. I'm finding out that Marie Antoinette had a daughter first, then had a son. And that son was slightly retarded. I think he had some kind of tuberculosis of the spine, completely undeveloped. And they locked him away for everyone to forget about. Can you imagine being the what is it? The King in the Mask, like we saw Leonardo DiCaprio. You're like, why am I hidden away? Why am I so sickly? Why am I not in the light? It's just not you. It's not just you. This has been the dawn of ages since the beginning of time. Dudes sticking their dick in places it shouldn't be. You're like, how'd you contract syphilis? Well, maybe you shouldn't be addicted to prostitutes. And then you go, oh, it's just got to be just him. It's not just him. You're talking like Bill Clinton. You're talking about your boy Trump. You're talking about who else was dipping their stick and couldn't stop. You know what I mean? And you're just like, oh, it's not just you. It's not just you with the sex addiction. It's not just you with the drug addiction. It's not just you. It's not you. And it's not me. It's us. It's us. It's the human condition that you're going to be tempted to do something. They put the 5 most things to grow income, right? The first thing off the bat was men's lust. Because as soon as you flash me some tits, I guess lunch is for free, right? Free lunch. And then it was the girls, the beauty industry. So it's not just me as a man that can be tempted from sexuality. It's all of us. And then you go, oh yeah, let's work on you. What was number 2? Women. Women wanted the power to be beautiful. You invent something that makes women more beautiful, you're wealthy. And then there was something to help the elderly. And then there was like the 4th or 5th thing that I can't remember because I smoke weed. Actually, this message was brought to you by Roken Vapes. Your boy Marky Saint. Sell cartridge separately. Pop it off so you can see this gold. Pew! Oh, so lovely. So lovely. And there goes my boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Make it. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's life. That's okay. That's life. And in life, you don't want to look embarrassed. You don't want to go and get your ball. You don't want somebody to make fun of you or make you look bad or any of those other things. I'm going to grab his ball real quick. But, you know, you're not alone, bro. I got news for you today. We're all in it together. Wait for it. Wait for it. Sidestep. Ah! Ah! I'll stick to wrestling, man. I'll stick to wrestling. I'll stick to wrestling. I'll stick to wrestling. I couldn't basketball. Fuck, they even hurt my arm to extend it like that. Jeez, though. You think you'd be strong, but you too will get old. You think that that you're smart, but there's even some stupid smart people. You think that you're the only one that's ever been weak to sugar or sex or money or greed or something like that. And I'm like, it's not just you. It's not you. It's all of us. It's all of us tempted by fates. Where the girl was sitting there going like, okay, heart and head. And I thought it was really cool because she was telling the truth. I want to get away from these noises as they're trying to pave the way. Here comes the asphalt today. And I don't want to be near it because I want people to hear me and understand me, because that girl went deep. She went into her head and said, you know, hey, heart, you jumped the gun too soon, right? Oh, he's almost got the celebrate. What happened? What happened? What happened? Hey, what happened? What happened, man? And what happened is that we went through an experience that our heart told us that we were in love, and then our mind told us to think, but we ignored it. And then she included her ego in it. And her ego was like, you talk too much. And the other one was like, you're full of shit. And they went back and forth arguing. It went from a calm, peaceful mind, body experience to the ego jumped in and made it rude. You know what I mean? Like, it just literally jumped out and said, you're not participating correctly. My ego's offended. You know, you hurt my feelings. And instead of taking it on the chin like a champ and saying, okay, this is my turn to learn, or you know, this is, you know, the top of the Ferris wheel and sometimes the bottom of the Ferris wheel. This is all in balance. Instead, we take it personal. We go, oh, shit, man, I'm such a fuck up. I'm such a fuck up, right? Instead of, oh, I inherited the Irish flu from my genetics, right? That I was predisposition like JFK. RFK fucking went from, I gotta blow my nose. RFK went from, what you call it? RFK went from doing an acid, all right, to full on, man, my nose keeps running, it's cold out here. But anyway, to full on shooting heroin within a month. And you go, how does this happen? Well, look at the predisposition of people. You know, if apples don't fall far from the tree, odds are that's the way it's going to be. And a lot of us would wish that it wasn't that way. But the truth is, it's all that way for all of us. I was just like, wow, this is universal, right? This is almost like Freudian developing psychology. Not one of us is leaving Carl Jung's avatar and what did he call them? Did he call them avatars? I think he called them avatars, but what do they call that when you're showing up as your residual self, right? This fake self, the persona of you, that ego, right? That we want everybody to believe that our shit's together. I see girls drinking and partying by themselves, smiling, they're taking selfies alone. What their photos are saying to me is, I'm lonely. Sure, I got a smile on my face. Sure, I got a beer in my hand, but no one else is taking my photos. No one else is telling me I'm beautiful. No one else is encouraging me to grow. And that in itself is missing an element that you're not alone. You're not alone for wanting somebody to be by your side. You're not alone for wanting to strive. And you're definitely not alone in the fear department. It's all of us. It's not just you. It's not you. It's not me. It's us. And I was just like flabbergasted that history not only taught us, but it repeats itself on a constant basis. That you think that you're in the 21st century, that somebody in the 17th century didn't pull the same shit, right? The mere invention. Go ahead, Mr. Yellow Truck. The mere invention of the Ponzi scheme wasn't even convinced in this century. The first, oh, that's tasty. The first dab hit of the day, but the first market crash was over tulips, not stock exchange. You know what I mean? And we will be always like, oh, STDs. Man, they were wearing wigs to cover up their syphilis, bro. This was an epidemic of high proportions that we never even seen the black plague before. We think COVID's bad. Fuck, man, try 2/3 of Europe dying. And we'll be like, well, we didn't see it. We didn't feel it, and we didn't hear it, so we don't know about it. True to form, we lost the way to make the aqueducts again. We lost our way from Stoicism. We lost all the mystic magic of the great pyramids of the Library of Alexander. But guess what? It's still part of us, right? These things still existed, and the message is still traveled if you want to listen. But most of us don't want to listen. We'll hire another narcissistic leader, you know, as if those guys haven't fallen. My favorite is The Death of Stalin, right? If you see it, it's a comedy. It's really funny with Steve Buscemi, but it's true. He did fall. And people were too scared to come find out why that thud happened. They're like, he'll kill us if we enter in the room without asking. So he basically made it too scary for someone to come save him. It'll happen to you too. The greatest leaders of all our times, the worst leaders of all our times, face down in the mud. You think you can't be reached? Ask the CEO of United Healthcare. Reached, bro. Preached and teach to. And you want to be like, why would someone do something like that? It's like, because anybody can be pushed too much, right? Too much is too much. There's plenty of people that you know throughout history that couldn't make it mentally, right? They went to psych wards and broken down infirmaries, and what's the other thing? That insane asylums. And you're just gonna be like write them off. Got news for you, bro. Everybody's got the blues. And all of us have issues, and all of us are trying to fix the topic. And in our ability, like the girl said, with our mind, we were trying to do so well. I know for me, I'd be kicking ass, taking names. I'm always up every morning, getting that sunrise. And the one morning I didn't, it kind of went weird. And then I missed my appointments, and then I had bad news, and then I was in depression, and then I was just like, damn, that happened so quick. And that's exactly what life is. It's just so quick. In 1 minute, you think that you're on top of the world, and next thing you know, your dick's in the dirt. And you know what I'm talking about, anybody that's ever lived. Yeah, baby. How cyclical life is, how cyclical history is, how cyclical genetics are. It's not you. It's all of us. And that gave me some solace in my heart. Let me touch it. That's the weeds. Because that's not guaranteed either, you know? So in between the guarantees of death and not the guarantees of life, we have to live. We have to find a way inside of ourselves to say, hey, you know, get up, try again, you know, get up, do more, you know, get up. What's our next strategy? And then you got Saints Addiction with me. You got this thing where I was like, if I can put that much effort into my addiction, into my education, into my understanding, why am I not developing faster, right? Why am I not developing chips like Intel, and then I'm developing the wrong chip, and then I'm doing it wrong, and then I outsource it, and then I lose $83 billion in a quarter, $16 billion in a quarter. In the last 3 months, Intel has literally dropped off the stock exchange after being there for 25 years. They literally just handed the reins to NVIDIA and said, here, you guys handle it from here on out. It's crazy. Kodak, dude said, hey, the digital camera is going to be cheaper, faster, and easier. You know, they're like, nah, all our film, it makes all our money, so we don't want to undervalue ourselves, undercut ourselves. Let's not think of the future. He walked next door and told Sony. Same shit happened with Tapatio. The Takis, your boy, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, he was like, this is guaranteed 100% Mexican approved. And he's talking to the CEO about it. The guy on the line said, who the fuck gets ideas from a blue-collar worker? And that CEO told them all, think like a CEO. So that's what he started to do. And he's like, I can send you some samples. He's like, yeah, that would be nice. But he blocked him. He said, thanks for taking my call, because the manager was like, oh, hell no, bro. Get to work. Move the boxes. Don't think. Just move. They don't give a fuck about you. The corporations don't care. They're never going to learn. Even corporations can make mistakes, and even corporations can make success. It happens the same in relationships as it does in business. It happens in our personal lives as well. You can make it personal, but I promise you, it's not. And that changed my whole experience because I felt like it was happening to me. I felt like it was personalized to me. Like the statistics of getting arrested out here in Henderson all the fucking time, or warrants and being in jail, not happening to me. It's happening to Vegas. It's happening to Americans. We have the largest incarceration in the world. We dwarf everybody. We leave the fucking chart, bro. You know? And by populations that dwarf ours, because it's going to be China, India. And even China's like 4th, 5th down the road. So what's our excuse? You know? And that's what it has to come down to. If you can read history and you know how to read and you're illiterate, what's your excuse? Why aren't you learning from someone else that dove in and, oh, that's right, because you're taking it personal. It's your only journey. This is the only mind you've ever had, the only body you've ever had, and the only time you've ever had on this planet. You don't believe in karma, you don't believe in cycles, and you don't believe in past lives, but I promise you, someone else has lived your life. Someone else has had horrendous experiences with relationships or disastrous life consequences or things that they never thought they were going to recover from. Welcome to the human race. And I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. I don't know what I was watching, but the guy was like, don't anybody move with the fucking bomb. He said, you ruined in one day everything I worked hard for 15 years. And the guy's like, bro, my wife's divorcing me. I just lost all my kids' college fund. Like, I'm fucking depressed. And she's like, then the black lady next to him was like, don't kill him. Don't kill any of us. I got laid off from his place. And I got 3 kids to feed on minimum wage. So he's talking about college tuition. My kids just want to eat. And I got a lot of them. And then the other girl goes, you know, something else, you know, something else and something else and something else. And then we look at this big fire that we all build and probably say, man, we probably shouldn't have mentioned it. You know what I mean? Like, my bad. You know, in all actuality, we'll do that. We'll do this thing where we'll hyper, I don't want to say proselytize, here comes that asphalt, but we are, what is the word that I'm looking for? Not vigilant, not hyper drama, but I mean, yeah, we'll get into drama mode and we'll personalize it and we'll isolate it. And the girl said the same thing. Did you wake up in the morning and scroll for hours? Yup. Did you go eat Uber Eats instead of go out and eat? Yup. Did you not exercise and just sat here for a couple more hours after you ordered the food? Yup. And then she's like, no wonder why your dopamine levels are low. No wonder why you're not as happy as you could be. I only have one person watching the show and they just clicked off. That's not what I do it for. I do it to talk to my own consciousness, to talk to the world, to create a microphone to be like, is this thing on? For the person that also is listening and go, fuck, that's a cool Saints Addiction Scully cap, $10. Saint Shades, $40. Saint Slides, $60, you know, 10, 40, wait, 10, 20, I think is this 25? 25? Anyway, you get the point. I'm wearing my dream. And I was sitting here going like, okay, if I add it all up, which I will. I'm always trying to add it up in life. Oh, it went off. That's what happened. Gotta press it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, Marquis. There we go. Too many times pressing the button. I hate pressing it 5 times. It's an auto safety shut off, but fuck, I just want to smoke. Oh, that's good. Fucking lovely, man. Don't forget to join Weed Club too. Spell join, not joint. Join. Like, we're all in this together. And that's why I wanted to go live this morning, because it's so true. I was personalizing everything. Like, I'm the only one that's ever lost a child. Then my friend, what's up, man? Good morning. Then my friend lost his kid at 36 days. Not weeks, Not months, days. Little girl. Shit's scary. That's a shame. And it's unfortunate, and it's true. It happens to a lot of us, not just you. And I talk about the education. This one. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Yeah, good to see you. That means you're both alive.
Huh?
When I see you, that means you're both alive. Yeah. Dogs on shirts. And that website went up too, dogonshirt.com. But that's not it. Life isn't just so linear. And everybody expects to make it. They all want to be valedictorian until they shoot the fucking CEO of the fucking United Health Center. Or we all want to be athletes till your dad's Dennis Rodman. He gives you athletic ability, but he's an absentee father and not exactly a good role model. All right. We all want to see with rose-tinted glasses what we want to see. You know, that someone's maybe more successful than you, but you didn't see their cocaine habit. Matthew Perry, ketamine. You know, he was on coke first, and then you're like, oh, this guy's so reverent. It was like, na 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 na, hey, na 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 na. That song wasn't sung by Queen. It was sung by some fag hag with the silver suit. I don't even know his name. Sebastian something. Complete pedo, bro. Complete pedo. And you're just like, how do you make it to this level, Conor McGregor, and all you want to do is cocaine? Like, you're not even fucking happy. Plastic pocket challenge. Oh, I'm getting old. I have to, when I bend over, that noise comes out with even trying. That's when you know you're old. But, you know, I keep stretching and going. But this is a lot of the people. Happened with another podcaster. I was asking for some help. It was a referral. What's his name? Andrew Cartwright. And he was just such a dick to me on the phone. He's like, why would I do you any favors? Do you realize that people spend $10,000 with me to get a shout out? And I've been doing this for, what did he say? He wasn't doing it as long as me. I know that much. But he wanted to be hoity-toity about it. He was quite rude. And matter of fact, he got off the phone. He said, you know, all the gifts in the world, he said, come from either, what was it again? He was saying like, the gifts of the world. He was trying to teach me that day. Let's learn. I just smoked, but plastic bucket challenge, y'all. He said something to the effect of the forms of gifts, and like they either come in money or knowledge or referrals or something like that, and the levels of abundance. Or he said the word abundance. There's my boy. And that's the one I chose, and I ended up interrupting him, and he never talked to me again. See you later. Oh no! Life. You got it? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. That's shitty. Can you walk home? You walk home, yeah. Just slow. Yeah. And his life's just like mine. Hey man, where are you from? Hawaii, eh? Yeah.
That's why I have
Aloha.
for somebody give.
Ah, that's what's up, man. Oahu?
Yeah.
You're from Oahu? Yeah, that's what's up. I've been there before. Yeah, I go one time.
Yeah.
But expensive.
Oh,
Yeah, man. That Waikiki is not cheap.
I go some places.
Yeah, bro. Enjoy yourself. See you tomorrow. Oh shit! I'm eating my shit off the curb. He's shining with this flat tire, not broken at the slightest. And that's what it's gonna have to take sometimes. You're gonna have to be unbroken. You're gonna have to let life come to you, even with a flat tire, and say, "Not just me." You know, it's not me. You know, it's not karma. It's not universe. It's not a god. It's not. This is a life experience, and maybe this is the experience you needed to elevate. And maybe not. Who knows? Fucking count the gizzard, the gizzard. Count the gizzard bones. Count the shake the bones as they would in what do you call it? Well, where I'm from, New Orleans, Creole people do voodoo. You know, they would shake the bones, and then the Romans, the Greeks would count the entrails of birds. And we're all desperately looking for the cosmopolitan answer in the back to give us a random fucking answer A through B, A, B, C, or D, or E, all the above. It's all of us. And I just really wanted to give somebody solace today and be like, it's not just you, bro. Do some research. Promise you're not doing any drugs someone else hasn't done. Promise you your outcome isn't unique. It's probably statistical. And also promise you that there's somebody out there that's learned something that you can learn from to make it better for yourself. And that's all I wanted to say today. That's my morning motivation. I hope you got something out of it. Go to Saints Addiction, give it a like, share, and subscribe. Buy something. It goes straight to Saintsgiving. I made it that way. Saints brand, mostly Saints, all of it goes to Saintsgiving. It's an app, or will be before my dying breath. So go be free, just like me. Enjoy your life. Get outside, get in the sunshine, and try to spread some light. Try to spread that light, because we all need it. And turns out not all of us have it, or not all of us decide to show it, and that's a choice. And I hope you choose wisely, and I hope you choose to shine every morning. Peace and love. And as always, Chigaton. That means goodbye, but not forever and fiendish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, subscribe. The other side of the fear, other side of the world, other side of your excuses. Why is nobody picking up their own trash? Other side of life, because that's exactly where I'll be, man. Just living this life, knowing that not every day is going to be super spectacular, not every day is going to be super down, and that gives me some calm in my heart, because I was like, oh shit, it's not always that bad. And what the girl say before I let you go, she's like, life is like a dick. Sometimes it's hard, but it won't always stay hard. Saints Addiction, we out here, bro. And it ain't always gonna stay hard, but we can get it hard. You know what I'm saying? Go be free. I'm gonna go get some peace and some pull-ups. I'll see you. Ciao. Hello, beijos.